Welcome back to another content review on the channel. I'm Slater, and in today's video, we have a brand new FUT Birthday Sandro SBC. We have two new Player of the Months in Kvaratskhelia and Griezmann. We have brand new tokens for FUT Birthday as well. And yes, EA, we're almost 3 hours late to the content drop. I have no clue what goes on over there. Do you? Does anyone know what's happening over at EA headquarters, man? They didn't wake up. I don't even understand how it's possible to be that late to content, but it is here now, and it's my job here on the channel. I review the content every single day to tell you whether SBCs are good or bad value. And with that being said, let's figure out if you should complete these SBCs. Here's Sandro. He has decent pace splits, 85 acceleration is a little bit low, 93 spin speed is nice, 89 shot power, usable. Passing stats are low for me. Would love better passing stats. Vision, short pass, and long pass are not that good, especially because you want your wingbacks to get forward and help you create an attack or maybe help you launch a long ball out of a press. Dribbling stats are fantastic. I love those on the card, honestly. 86 is the low for that card, is really nice. 91 ball control is fantastic. 89 composure, very valuable too with 89 dribbling. Defending and physical stats are amazing too. 90 aggression, 87 strength. He really actually is shipping is like Alexandro, earlier in his career. And granted, for Juventus, he's played a lot as like a left mid. He's even worked as a center back too. But later in his career now, he's not necessarily as dynamic getting forward. He doesn't really get asked to do that anymore the way that he used to. Alexandro used to play a really big role in the attack for Juventus, in his career. Left back, left wing back. He could easily have a left mid center back position for this card, by the way, but sadly that's not here. And he gets a 5-star skill move boost. He does not get a weak foot boost with high medium work rates. So there's the card. I think it looks like a really good left back. He could be better. His price point is an 82 team of the week, an 85, and an 86 with a small rare gold pack, a small primer, and a gold pack. So I took 1 second because I was like, what's the other left back that I could think of in the Serie A that's like kind of the guy? And it is Spinazzola, right? That's the card that we last saw on the team. Do you see that little Italian that came out in me? There's a reason why I have that heritage in me. But listen, Spinny realistically was a card that was considered overpriced. And he's a good card. I've used him a lot. I had him in my account. And I actually used him as a left mid, a 3-5-2. And he did the job there for a while. Where Sandro, I think, is going to be way more of an actual left back. Like, he doesn't have that, even though his dribbling's higher, even though his passing's higher, when I look at the actual card and the way that it ships out, especially because the pace isn't so crazy. Alexandro, if you send him like really into the attack and you turn the ball over, Spinazzola, one nice thing about him is that he felt like quick enough to where he could kind of come back and still like regather in defense, where Alexandro should really be a pure left back for you at the end of the day. And considering he's 225,000 coins versus 191,000 coins, when you compare the two, it seems like good value. But I will say what most people said for Spinazzola and what I will say for this. It is overpriced. He should be cheaper. I would think around 180K would be a lot more reasonable of a price, maybe 150K for Alexandro. But what I will say is this. A lot of people have no wingbacks in their team. The wingback is the weakest part of their squad, is what I tend to see on a daily basis when I review teams on stream. So if this is a card that either for Brazil links, Serie A links, or even just Juve links, a lot of big Juve links, and I would expect a Juve player in Team 2, that card does have value, right? So if you need that card for your team, there's probably not going to be another wingback that you can add to your team for a while. So if that's a card that you need, you've got 13 days to do it. I would understand it. Overpriced, but I would understand you adding him to your team. Then we have Kvaratskhelia and Griezmann. Let's jump into Griezmann first. He's probably the bigger SBC. And I pressed back like an idiot. Hold on. 1 second, boys. By the way, if you're here and you're still here, we're 50 subs away from 1,000. Coolest thing I've ever said on the channel. Thanks for the support lately, guys. And if you're new, hit that sub button. It's greatly appreciated. Here we go. 87 and an 86 for Griezmann. That's not that bad. I mean, that's actually that seems pretty grindable. The only thing that sucks is that there's a lot of SBCs out right now that require 87 rated team. So, you're kind of need to justify what is good value. Let's see what the card looks like. He got a 4-star boost, which is really nice. He already has an 89 rated card with 5-star, 5 stars. We're going to go check that out and see how they compare. 99 jumping, 97 stamina, crazy good dribbling. Lowest stat is a 90. And I've always thought Griezmann plays really well in FIFA. I've really always loved Griezmann in FIFA. I think he's nice. Great passing stats. He'd be a wonderful cam. He'd be a really wonderful cam. That's the first thing that I think of. 96 attacking positioning too. Yeah, man, you run like a 4-3-3 with like 4-3-3-4. Sorry, with him as the cam in that role. I bet you he bags just an absolute boatload of goals. I had Yari Litmanen run that spot, which you're gonna say that's crazy, and he had 700 goal contributions in 500 games for me. I feel like Griezmann, like being able to finish but then distribute the way that he would with that attacking positioning would be a really nice cam, man. I really do. Striker, center forward, and right wing. 4-star, high medium. I don't know what the price of an 87 and 86 is. Let's go figure this out. I have Griezmann pulled up on Footbin. I haven't looked at it too much though. Is it actually 400K or is that like a misprint? There we go. Okay, 300,000 coins is pretty interesting, actually. Now, granted, he has an 89 that's 5-star, and that card is... So for 200K, well, I did a poll on this a long time ago. And people thought that 5-star skills versus 4-star skills on a player that's a meta card, which Griezmann would be kind of considered a somewhat meta card, is worth well over 100,000 coins. And then 5-star weak foot. So realistically, given what we as a community value, the 5-star, and the fact that this is a tradable card, this card should be even cheaper. Oh, he's coming down again. Hold on. Didn't that just say 320K? I feel like I just saw that say 320K. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me. This SBC might net out cheaper. To me, that seems really high for just an 87 and 86. But maybe I'm crazy. That might be what it is. 4-star. What I will say is this. For all the packs that are giving you, once again, daily login, 84x5s, you can grind pretty easily in this game. First star Fiesta packs, your division rival rewards, whatever it might be. There's a lot of opportunity for you to get fodder. Griezmann's a nice card. French links, a lot of Liga links. Another card I look at too, I go, wish he was probably a little bit cheaper. I think around 300K would be a really like fair price point for this card. Something in that region, because Griezmann is a really valuable and very desirable card in FIFA. But I would say, since you can grind the cards easier than ever before, I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. Man, he's a nice looking card. He really is. I mean, he doesn't have like a flaw, you know? There's really nothing in the card that I look at that I go, oh, I wish he had this, or this should be higher. I mean, my instinct says Hunter. I mean, he would be a great striker too. Don't get me wrong. Especially he could play off like a big body striker. I think that's a great card, dude. I mean, how do the stats compare with the 89? The 89 has no better dribbling, no better shooting, has one less passing, and one less pace. You know what? This card is actually, which is so stupid, is better than the 89, except for the fact that it has, the 5-star. Okay, you know what? I guess they're both 89s. My apologies, but wow, that's really interesting. You know what? That card, once again, I wish it was priced maybe like 30, 40K cheaper. But would I tell you not to do an SBC like that for 30, 40K cheaper? No, that's a nice card. That really is a nice card. I like it a lot. Marquee Matchups with Kvaratskhelia still, so my apologies. They have 2 tokens, so they missed one yesterday, so they're doubling up here, which is really very nice of EA, because they should be nice for how bad they've handled the content this week. Jumbo and a premium jumbo, and then we have a small primer, and then we have a prime Electrum pack in there as well. You need a Man City and Liverpool player with a rare Electrum pack for the group. The 84x5 has regen, and also, before I get into Kvaratskhelia, the daily login, if I can find that, is also regen as well. Today's a token for that too, so you should get 3 tokens today out in the game, which is really, really nice. So here's Kvaratskhelia. Let's figure out if he's worth it. By the way, just the coolest player in like world football right now. 4-star, 5-star, left wing, left mid cam. Him or Osimhen. The two of them are taking the world by storm. Shooting and passing stats are actually pretty decent. And so is the dribbling, except for that balanced reactions. You can't really affect both, but we can definitely help the reactions, which we need to the most. Outside the foot, ideally really cheap. Ideally an 84. Maybe an 84 team of the week. 85 team of the week. I mean, let's see. Okay, so it's 75K. Let's deep dive this a little bit more. He has a 90 rated Future Stars card, right? That card has 1 more pace, 2 more shooting, 1 more passing, 3 more dribbling, 5 less defending, and 7 less physical is actually important. Let's see. 7 less stamina, and 7 less strength, and 7 less aggression. You know, that's actually a really nice boost for the Player of the Month card over the Future Stars card. The Future Stars card is worth 297. You know what? For 70K versus in comparative value, that's a fair SBC too. Once again, should be cheaper in my opinion. Should be an 84. But I guess considering that 85s are really like fair value right now, they're not super overpriced. That's not a bad card. I think you need to put a Maestro on him for sure, because you need his reactions to be boosted desperately. Gets him to 99 dribbling, 84 reactions, 95 shot power, and then really nice dribbling, passing stats, which actually makes him a well-rounded cam. That's not a bad card either. That's not bad. I like the content today. I got to be honest. I mean, once again, wish he was pacier and a little cheaper. Very fair for Kvaratskhelia. And I've kind of come to the idea that, once again, I think 50k cheaper, something like that would be really nice. But that is a great card. And then 2 tokens in this end. I like all that stuff from EA today. Granted, they should have given you like a free pack today because they were so late to the content. Do you have any new actual... There's a Stockholm AIK like Tifo. That looks intimidating. That badge of that like coin of that lady looks actually scary to me. Daily login stuff, nothing here. Did we get a token added to Silver Stars? We did not. And do we have anything there? No. There's your... Hold on. Before we get out of here, long review. They tend to be that way nowadays. My apologies. I like to ramble a lot. We should have a new loading screen with a cheeky little icon. Ideally teaser for the gang. Let's see what we have. Or not. Let's go back. Let's go back to the well. See what we have here. There it is. If that middle card, I'm just going to say this really quick. If that middle card is a 97 defending 5-star skin moves Franco Baresi, I'm going to cry. Portuguese and Brazil. I guess we'll see where we go. I mean, I wouldn't expect Eusebio because we've already had him get a World Cup card, but it's possible, right? It's possible. And if it's not him, it would have to, and Figo did too. And Rui Costa already had one, so it kind of has to be Eusebio, doesn't it? Kind of has to be Eusebio. The Brazilian, 94 dribbling. A lot of options there. Could be Garincha again. Could be Pelé again. Once again, those guys had World Cup cards. Could be. Maybe. I doubt it. Dino. I'm just saying, if that's a Franco Baresi 5-star skiller, I'm letting it open packs until my eyes bleed. Is that too graphic for you? We should wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you're new. Sub to the channel if you're new. Catch you for another review tomorrow. All right, boys? Peace.